Hey you, person that's clicked on this video. Have you ever questioned yourself about the video game? Maybe you've lost the Smurfs. Maybe you've played matchmaking. Maybe you've lost a game that you thought you should have won and told yourself maybe the system is just broken. I used to think that too. So I actually looked into it and this is what I found.
So we're getting flamed.
Wait, is this?
Ooh. Okay. Wait.
I mean, I said that. But I don't say that. Like, I don't get, like, all it
This is
Our teammate needs help here, Chacha.
Oh my god!
Hey guys, my name is Will. I'm currently Immortal. I've climbed there more than several different times, not just one lucky season. I'm not here to sell you a trick or a shortcut. I just want to look at 4 key things people say most about being stuck in ranked and see if they're actually true.
Wow, it's okay, I baited for you though. Oh my god!
Have you or a friend ever been duo queuing in Valorant and just magically got stomped by a Reyna or a Jet just dropping 30 on you? That's happened to me before. And now a lot of people just think that because somebody has a good game that maybe that they're smurfing. And unfortunately, that's just not true. Sometimes players just have a really good game and that doesn't always mean that they're a smurf. A few things get mistaken for smurfing. For one, a player coming back after a long time, their rank hasn't caught up to their skill level yet. Someone's just having an amazing game. One good game doesn't mean their whole rank is fake. Normalized skill differences. Every game has a wide range of players in it. Some are much better than the others, even in the same rank. Smurfs are real. I'm not even going to say that they don't exist, but the quote-unquote smurf is usually the first excuse we reach for because I mean, let's face it, not everybody likes losing, but just because somebody did better than you doesn't mean that they're smurfing. At the end of the day, if you sit down and you think about what could I have done better, what could I as my own personal variable done better, you can improve so much more than thinking about, oh, well, I lost this game because of the smurf. If you have that kind of mentality and that kind of mindset and perspective, you won't get very far in ranked because you're worried about the variable that you can't change yourself. But if you sit down every game, focus on what can I do better, what can you do better, then things will change. And that's all you have to ask yourself. Have you ever solo queued or duo queued a game where you're just absolutely dominating and you hold tab on the keyboard and lo and behold, you see a teammate 3-12, 3-5, you know, something that's absolutely atrocious. Have you ever thought to yourself, dude, matchmaking is rigged. My teammates are so bad. Why do I always get the bad teammates? Now, let's stop joking. Matchmaking has one real purpose: to put players of the same skill level against each other. That is literally it. It is not designed to force closed games. It is not designed to punish you for playing well. What actually causes those rigged games, or the feeling of it being rigged, is just you having too much pressure on you. You're not thinking about the game. You're letting other factors affect you, whether you want to admit it or not. A rigged game is never truly out of your favor. Now, yes, if you think logically and go, okay, there's 5 people on each team. It's a 5 versus 5 tactical shooter. You have yourself and 4 others, and then you have 5 other enemy teammates like yours. So if you think that you're supposed to be an Immortal player, but really you're an Ascendant or maybe a Diamond player, and you think that, man, my MMR is really, really low, I promise you, it's not out to get you. The system isn't out to get you, but it's also not going to save you. Once you stop blaming others and stop blaming the matchmaking, you will start noticing what's actually swinging your games and what is actually causing you to lose those games. Has somebody ever told you that you can never rank up or get to a higher rank without picking the quote-unquote meta ops to climb? Well, in fact, this isn't true, and this is backed by several different factors. Factor one, if you look at Exter, the professional player, he plays Yoru every single game, every single ranked game, every single pro game that I've seen myself. Granted, I don't watch Pro League. But if you take a second variable like Grim who only plays Sage, or a third one, Icelot only plays Chamber, they only play 3 agents. You know, there's Yoru, Sage, Chamber, but they're not meta ops whatsoever. Matter of fact, objectively, Yoru is one of the worst duelists to play right now, just because, in my opinion, his utility doesn't get much value as he's been nerfed into the ground. There's better Sentinels in Sage, better Sentinels in Chamber, depending on the map, but I think they have their own variety in the way that they play the game that makes them so incredibly strong. And in fact, in solo queue, it's kind of an edgy thing to do,
Breach is so shit, dude. Oh my god.
if you play whoever you want and you master that role or master that character, eventually you're going to be able to hold your own and be able to play that off consistently no matter what. But that's just one thing you have to think about when you're thinking about the question, what are the meta ops? There is no meta ops in ranked. Ranked is a unstructured competitive environment. It's not a scrim. It's not something that you need to sit down and think about what you're doing. It is literally a ranked game. You should be able to go in there and play whatever you want. And in my opinion, nothing is truly a loss when it comes to that, as long as it's not anything that is like unplayable. For example, if it's 5 duelists, or there's no smokes and it's like 2 initiators, 2 senti, 1 duelist. I mean, the game is exponentially harder, but you don't necessarily need meta comps to climb. That's going to end my yap session on the 3 most frequently asked questions about ranked. So, if you're going to take one thing away from this video, take this. Stop blaming Smurfs, stop blaming matchmaking, stop blaming the meta. None of those are doing as much as it feels like they are. The players who climb aren't the ones who found some type of loophole. They're the ones who looked at their own gameplay, own games, and honestly told themselves the honest truth and kept adjusting. That's it. Nothing but the truth about ranked. If this somehow changed how you think about your own games, let me know in the comments. I look forward to reading all the comments, and subscribe for the next video, guys. I mean, I might try to like work on posting more often, but you know, it's like a one-time thing, so